Hello everybody and welcome back to the 8th part of my FIFA Road to Glory career mode with Stevenage Football Club. This is part 8. We are going to be facing Crewe at home today, which is always going to be a tough game. Crewe are a good side. We're just sort of having a look at what we've got coming up. We've got Smith's development schedule coming to an end, so we're just going to make an amendment to that, but that basically means that he's sort of hit his peak, which is a shame at 63, but it is what it is. We've got another midweek game to sort of keep in mind, which we'll get to in a moment once we start advancing. I think we've got a cup game. But if you're enjoying this series so far, please do hit the subscribe button. Please do hit the like. If you've got any suggestions for how you want this campaign or series to move forward, then please do hit the comment button and let me know what you're thinking. And also, if you're just enjoying it, please do let me know. A morale boost is always nice when you're doing something like this. As I said, when we look at the weekly schedule, it is jam-packed. We've got Carlisle away, I think that was, in the cup in a couple of days' time, which is not ideal. But what I'm going to do is stick with the team and get straight into the game.
Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two. It's Stevenage and they take on Crewe Alexandra.
Well, thanks Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it's a defensive lineup, that's for sure. But their wing-backs and at least one of their midfield players will need to break forward when they regain possession, just to give them a threat going forward.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Okay, here we go. We're away. So we're at Crewe. We're at home against Crewe in this game, which, as I said at the start, is never going to be a particularly easy one to face. And as always, certainly when they start with the kickoff, I feel like I'm always on the back foot. They're always coming at me, and it's almost like they're guaranteed a shot. I just have to hope that Ashby Hammond, as he does there, collects it, keeps us in the game, and then we can sort of move on. But it's just when we face that kickoff, it's never a good way to start. Norris there as a bit of a rubbish pass there to List, and unfortunately we give them the ball back and give them another opportunity to come at us. They're already playing balls over the top, which is interesting to see from the League Two side. We don't normally face that on a career mode, but as you can see, Luther Wilding is already out of the blocks. He's made an incredible run down the side. He finds Norris in the middle, and we're 1-0 up. It's as simple as that. That run by Luther, we've seen it in a couple of games. The way that I'm playing and the formation that I'm using really enhances those wing backs. And actually, I think as this career mode goes on, I think we're going to have to put a bit more emphasis on those wing backs and maybe look to replace them as we go into League Two, because they play such a pivotal part in the counter attack that we have. And as you can see there, Norris made easy work of that sort of tap in that Luther made for him. So a really, really good start for this game. Crewe then comes straight back at us. They're back on the ball. And as I said at the start, that over-the-top ball is catching us out. And it's already put him in through on goal. And before I can even think about what I'm saying, Long has put an incredible strike past Ashby Hammond. All around, a fantastic goal from Crewe, and one that we've attempted to defend. If I pressed any button there, it would have given a penalty and possibly a red card. So I was best just to leave it, and just like that, Crewe are back level with us here in this game. You can see here again, I'm making use of Luther Wilding. He's making an incredible run. He picks Norris out again. Norris has a goal on the volley, but unfortunately it's a fantastic save and prevents him from doing anything. I skip here now to basically the half-time point, because the entire game has been played in between the two boxes. Nothing has happened. There's been very little opportunity. There's been very few shots. There's been very few sort of good passes or good spells or any sort of tackles. It's just been all played in the middle here, and we go into half-time 1-1. In all honesty, it's been a rather boring game. There was an excellent spell at the start with a fantastic goal from us, and then an even better goal from this man. But we're going to half-time 1-1. It's not the end of the world. We're still in this game. It's wet and rainy out there, but I have full confidence in the boys that we're going to sort of go out after the half-time. We've still got all our subs to make. We've still got some impact subs that we can bring on, and I'm almost confident that we can turn this game around. So here we go, second half then, we've got the kickoffs, we haven't got them coming at us from the start. And we've already got Reeves making a fantastic run down the outside. We're playing through, and the flag goes up, and I'm sat here absolutely baffled as to how that's offside. But then when I watch the replay back, he is offside. It's from my camera angle, it looked like he was through on goal, but you've got to admit they did get that one right. We're putting the pressure on early doors, and List is through and goal. We kind of think, happy days, he's going to score this. We slow it down, we pinpoint the corner, and he just doesn't find it. It's a terrible shot after that, but we're now facing the corner. Ashby Hammond comes out late to collect it. We're going to go straight to List, and we're going to try and get them on the counter-attack here. List tries to go around one of their players. They put in a very hard challenge on him, and it looks like he's staying down, which could be quite detrimental to our career here. He's still on the floor. I'm hoping he's going to get up, but he's not. It looks like we're going to maybe have our first injury of our career mode. All we can do at this point is hope that he's going to recover, and it's just something little, and maybe even he recovers within the game, but it's quite clear at this point that he's not going to. He's picked up an injury here, and hopefully it's not going to be something that's going to last months or even weeks, because it is going to have an impact on us as a team and the rest of this career. He's still hobbling around. It looks like we're probably going to have to bring him off, but as you can see here, this is what the whole game's been like, just in the middle. They come at us, we get the ball, we go at them, they get the ball, they come at us, we get the ball. It's just all been played in between the boxes. We've been trying to get him on the counter, as you can see here. We've got Luke Norris making a wonderful run through, but we're just too late on that pass, and unfortunately it's offside. I think it's time to bring List off, and it's time for us to make some impact subs. It's time for us to bring on our impact of David Amu and give him that run around. We've got a few annoyed players because they're not getting play time. Clark actually has earned his place in the team, so I'm going to bring him on. Taylor made a fantastic assist in the previous game, so we'll bring him on. Michael Bostwick, I think at the back we can rest Sweeney maybe, and we're going to put Danny Rose up top. So we're going to change all 5 players. We're going to change both strikers, we're going to change a wing back, we're going to change a midfielder and a defender. So we're really going to go for this now. We've just got to sit back and hope that after this game we're going to get an email telling us that List is okay, and that he's essentially ready to start in the next game. But straight away Clark is on and he's making an impact. He's taking players on. He's using his speed, he's using his aggression, and we're through on goal. We've got Roberts through here, David Amu making a wonderful run, and straight away, David Amu, our impact sub, has put the ball in the net. He's shown us what it's like to score. He's shown us what an impact sub is all about. that burst of speed, the accuracy of that strike, wonderful stuff. He's put us in the lead here. We've still got a bit of time to go, which is obviously a nervous aspect of something that we've got to deal with here. We've still got to fight them off. They've not looked to be scoring, to be honest with you. Apart from that wonder strike that they had in the first half, they haven't worried me too much. And you never know, maybe we can get another goal before the end of the game. But Clark coming on has been a revelation. Having him on one side and Luther on the other side.
They're in a great position here.
Oh, David and Moo, what's happened there? He's just left it. He's completely made me lost for words there. I thought that was it. Game locked in and done. But yeah, 0-0 for a moment there. But yeah, Clark and Luther on the wing backs has had a huge impact since he's been on. I'm actually thinking of maybe going with that as a starting lineup for the next fixture against Carlisle. But here we are, last 5 minutes approaching now. We're still 1 goal in the lead. We're still, I would say, in pretty much control of this game here. And we're still making an impact up front. We just still can't quite get that ball into their box and put the game to bed. I just wish David Amu didn't leave that ball and put it in the net, because it would be game done and dusted at this point. We collect the ball again. We kind of get them on the counter-attack here. We can see Luther Wilden on one side. We find him. He makes a wonderful run into the middle. And David Amu finishes the game. Just like that. Simple as that. The goals have been almost identical, the first one and the last one. Luther Wilden running up the wing, crossing it into the striker. David Amu gets 2 goals to his name since coming on in the 65th minute, and he essentially wins the game for us. There's fans on the pitch, the stadium's going absolutely mental, and David Amu has essentially earned his spot in the team there. One benefit of that is if List is out for a little bit of time, we could potentially replace him with a move, but I'm quite liking him as an impact sub, and I'm quite happy to kind of keep it as that. So let's see what the situation is with List in the next part of this career mode, and I guess we can make some of those decisions. But it is quite clear here that I'm starting Clark over Saxon early in the next game. Our wing backs have won us this game today. They're pushing forward. Both of them have contributed to all 3 goals, so it's really important that we do that. This man here deserves all the praise. He had an absolute shocker at one point where he left the ball with an open goal, but he's scored 2 goals. He's won us the game. He's come on. He's had an impact when we were down in the dumps, really, with List going off injured. So happy days all round, really, and something to think about, I guess, as we go into the next game. But that does bring us to our post-match interview. That does bring us to the end of this part 8 of my FIFA career mode with Stevenage. As I said at the start, this content will be coming up as and when I can pull it together, but it should be every few days. But the next game is a cup game against Carlisle, so do please look out for the upload to that. And as I always say, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the like button, and please leave some comments if you can. It really does give a boost in morale and makes a real big difference to content creators like myself. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I look forward to bringing you all some further content when we face Carlisle in the Carabao Cup in a few days' time. Okay, take care everybody. Thank you.